in the sense of investing, the downtown area consists of the two hospitals. You got the Moncton Hospital, and then you got the French Hospital. So they call this area, as you can see here, Central Moncton.
Hi there, my name is Lynn.
My name is Martin May. Together, we run New Brunswick Property Deals, where we connect savvy investors, both local and from out of province, to off-market properties with amazing cash flowing potential.
So whether you are a first-time home buyer or an experienced investor, we can find you your next investment property here in New Brunswick.
So what does Moncton look like? And when people are talking about investing in Moncton, what does the city look like? What are the tenant profiles in each neighborhoods? Could you give us a rundown on that?
Yes, absolutely. So I'll give you like the map view. I'll let you venture, you investors venture, looking up Hopewell Rock, Shediac Beach, look up Parley Beach if you're going to look up that, and just kind of look at different images of Moncton just to get more of like visual images. There's lots of great pictures up there. But for the map view of Moncton, this is, if you can see my cursor, this is the Moncton area. And this is where all the action happens. This is the central hub. Now I'm going to zoom out so you can kind of see where it sits on the map compared to Atlantic Canada. So Moncton's right here. PEI is an hour, like I mentioned before, that direction. St. John, that's about a 2-hour drive right there. To Halifax. Where's Halifax?
Right here.
To Halifax is another 2-hour drive. So most of New Brunswick's cities, popular cities, are in the southern part of New Brunswick, obviously, rather than the top. But since Moncton's on the far right, it gives us the unique opportunity of being close to PEI and Nova Scotia. Now, if we go back down here, so geographically, so this is Moncton right here, this area. If you ever been to a city where a city is right beside another city and the border is literally a street, and if you can step from one side to the other side, you're in one city to the other city, that's kind of how Moncton works, and kind of Riverview works as well, but Riverview is separated by the Kodiak River that flows up and down every 6 hours. So it will empty all the water out and fill all the water back up. It's connected to the Bay of Fundy.
That's crazy.
So Moncton and Dieppe is over here, and that's the French community. And Riverview is kind of more of the hilltop community. It's more of an incline. So it's a harder rock. Just, I won't go into full details about that, but just the quality of the ground is more harder rocks. And you have to go through Riverview to get to Hopewell Rock. So this whole pathway down here through Hillsborough, Stony Creek, all the way down to Hopewell Rocks, it's such a beautiful drive. Also, there's Alma as well along this route, which I mentioned. There's lots of trails there, lots of trees. I'll definitely say that when you invest out here and you come out here for a first time visit, the first thing that you notice is all the trees everywhere.
Okay, there's way more nature around.
So I'm going to start off with Moncton downtown. This is where the core of Moncton is. Now they're trying to revamp the downtown. They're trying to bring more attraction to the downtown area. So this whole strip here is Main Street, and this is the Avenir Center. So like any major city, you have a sports center, and the Avenir Center was built in 2018 to bring back the attraction to the downtown. So it's a house of the Moncton Wildcats hockey team, which if you're a hockey fan, you might know of that team. So
Main Street is also where you can find like most of the bars and restaurants too. It's just really
yes. So most of like the popular bars and restaurants are down on the main street. My favorite is the Old Triangle. It's right next to the Titan Board. Right there, the Old Triangle Irish Ale House. Really, it's like a pub, but it's really, really, really good. When it comes down to food, it's like fine dining kind of feel to it. So
yeah, we went there when we were visiting, and they have sometimes live performances. They have some pretty good music. Yep. So yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And the Titan Board also has live music as well on summer nights. Now during the COVID times, it's a lot different now, but hopefully when all this passes by, the activities will start coming on. And on Main Street, they also have, they extend, some of the restaurants extend their patios so that you can sit on the main street. And just the core of downtown, it has so much potential. And I'm really happy that they're trying to bring back the potential of the downtown. Just recently, in the last few years, over here where the Garland House Hub City is a brand new condo high rise that they built. So it's one of many new condo high rises that they're building in the downtown to attract people to live down there again. So right there, if you're a business owner and you decide to move out here, there's space for conventions, there's space for staff meetings, everything like that. On the main level, they have a nice coffee lounge. It's like really cute, but really quiet, super quiet. Nice chairs, nice atmosphere. You can sit there with your colleagues. I typically go there with my other real estate colleagues and just kind of have coffee and just kind of chit chat. Really friendly. So, in the sense of investing, the downtown area consists of the two hospitals. You got the Moncton Hospital, and then you got the French Hospital. So they call this area, as you can see here, Central Moncton. Now, on this map here, basically this whole ridge here is a good core for anyone who is going to MBCC. And MBCC is located right here. And any young professionals that are working at the hospitals. Just across the Wheeler Boulevard, which is this road right here, is the French University. So it's very central here for students, young professionals that work downtown or at any of the places on the main street, and anyone going to MBCC. So there's a lot of diversity there in the sense of rental income for students, but not just students. There's lots of families. So the nice diversity of Moncton is that you can live on the outside Moncton and be a family, or you can live in central Moncton and be a family. There's lots of schools. I didn't list all the schools because there's lots of public schools in the central area, and but there's just a lot of potential there. So that this is more driven for students, young professionals, and mainly people who work on Main Street. Because of the central location, you can either walk there. It only takes about 10 minutes to walk from this location to downtown, like 10, 15 minutes. If you have a car, it takes like 2 minutes at tops. So a very easy commute for people that want to lower their cost a month, monthly cost expenses. This is where Moncton is growing. When I drive in those areas, there's a lot of lots that are owned by developers and a lot of vacant land available for production, development, I should say. And it's Irishtown Park. This is the new hotspot of where Moncton people want to buy properties and expand towards. So up here in Tankville is the Moncton High School. I can't remember exactly when it was built, but it's a brand new high school, massive. It holds a lot of students, and it's right next to the Moncton Golf Course. And if we zoom in here, you got the Royal Oaks Golf Course. Now, as you know, in any major cities or anywhere in Canada or anywhere in the world, when you have a golf course, anywhere around the golf course is where people want to live. Those are the prime real estate, because we're better to have a backyard neighbor than someone the same floor, right? So, so the Moncton area consists of the central and then northern. This is also the other area that Moncton is expanding. This is the outdoor shopping mall, I call it. And it become a popularity out here. And the whole, where you see the Walmart Supercenter, is called the Trinity Plaza. And all in the Trinity Plaza is all your outdoor shopping centers. Walmart, Home Depot, gosh, there's so many out there. It's just imagine an outdoor shopping mall, all in that one central area. Sport Check, Marshalls, Winners, everything like that. So this whole subdivision over here is typically where families want. You're typically family neighborhoods. So you got single detached homes. You might see a few duplexes, but you might see more commonly a single detached home that has a what do you call it? In-law suite attached to the basement, which is a great income property as well. So in these neighborhoods, there's a lot of nice homes, in the sense, but a nice mix of homes. So like, once again, it's not just segregated to rich neighborhoods to low income neighborhoods. It's just a nice mix of homes where you go down one street, it'll be a little bit bigger. You go down another street, it'll be a lot of bungalows or 2-story homes, a nice mix like that. Now, in regards to investing in the Moncton area, Central Moncton is a great area to invest if you want to invest into students or into, like I said, young professionals that work at the hospital. But if you're more looking for a long-term rental family, or duplexes where 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom, whatever it is, I definitely would focus more on the outside. Not saying that there is anything here, like I mentioned before, in this area, there's a lot of families that live here as well. So, and then also in the Central Park, there's a huge mix of in Moncton, but just to separate it, Central Moncton is for students and young professionals and families, but as you go further out, it's more family orientated. Now, the average rent as of right now for the Moncton area is like, and this is recent, is for a studio is $750, and that's a 7% increase from last year, which is around $50 increase. A 1-bedroom is going for about $900. Now, these are, when I go through the list of this, sometimes it depends on the landlord if utilities are included or not included, and that will change in the price of the rental. So 1-bedroom is $900, which is a 1% increase, which comes out to $11 from last year. 2-bedrooms are going for $1,083, which is a 2% increase from last year, which comes out to $24 increase. And 3-bedrooms currently right now are going for $1,350, which is an 8% increase. So the want for 3-bedroom apartment is increasing, which is a great thing, because that means that there's lots of families or lots of people who want more than 2 bedrooms, or there's a lot of young couples that want 2 bedrooms or 3 bedrooms or have a child and they need a 3rd bedroom as well.